was the combination of Patagonia and, at the time, Malden Mills working together to really create the industry. So through all the developments that took place early on with Chinchilla, and really when we developed Polartec from Polar Fleece and looked at technical performance textiles, his take on it, which I think is true, is that the two companies together really created an industry. So we were out there as the first, and Patagonia, really led the way on creating a market for performance textiles, and we provided the technical solutions.
I like to talk about when we were a corner. At that point, I think it was 1984, 85, we were a little corner of the ski show. The outdoor group with Crunchies, the granola bunch, were in one little corner of the ski show where, and the big, all the big companies, Solomon and K2, and they dominated the show. And I look back 20 years ago, and I realize that in that 20 years, we have gone from being a little corner of the ski show to a major industry. Was it just us? No, but I would say that there are no more prime movers than Polartec, which used to be called Malden Mills, and Patagonia, putting together fabrics that have never been made to function ways that fleece never did.
Our vision was to create technical performance fabrics that would enable us to offer an alternative to wool that offered similar warmth with less weight, that was more compactable, and that was basically the foundation of the launch point of Polartec Technical Performance Non-Pill Fleece. And that was done with Patagonia. And since that time, our technologies have enabled, or our relationship and collaboration has enabled us to manufacture fabrics with less weight, more compactable, equal dry times, that have superior performance in the outdoor activities, whether it be mountaineering or ice climbing or fishing.
Pushing the technology of the incoming raw materials, pushing the technology of knitting, dyeing, and finishing allows us to exist. Without that, Polartec, I doubt would exist as a company without the innovation.
Well, I think what separates Polartec from other fleeces is the weight to warmth ratio. And our goal is always to have as warm as it can be with as less weight. Our expertise in face finishing allows us to take a plain textile and face finish it to give that high loft weight to warmth ratio. I think the partnership of Patagonia and Polartec has been one of those rare partnerships that doesn't happen in a lot of businesses. And it has developed over 3 or 4 decades through generations of people. Some are still here, some not. And it's just a great sharing of philosophies and approach to new products. And both companies trying to push the envelope and be innovative. So it's a very rare, and it's a great partnership.